Yo, everyday superpower signing in where we talk body language, dating, relationships, attraction, repulsion, everything in between. It's all game, yeah? Two links are down in the description of this video. One link's to the catalogue of body language, it's a YouTube playlist. If you want to learn how to read people, you got all of the non-verbal cues there, alright? All the subconscious behaviors. Second to that is the Patreon, as to where you will join me in learning how to read people by watching real dates in real time. All right. I'll give you the game. I'll show you the attraction cues. I'll give you the repulsion cues. And I'll tell you everything in between. It's the most potent game you'll find. I tell you that. Now, I want to talk to you about demonstrating higher value, DHV. Yeah? It's a means of answering a question. It's not about giving someone unsolicited action and display. If that makes sense, it's about answering a question when people inquire and you respond and you give them that answer and you demonstrate your value as opposed to screaming your value at them, because one is a symbol of nonchalance and it's my day to day, whereas the other one is insecure, obnoxious, overcompensating, and letting somebody know. Let me go into detail. So, if I've bought something nice, if I got a nice watch, yeah, I bought a nice watch, I've spent a few grand on it. If I start telling everybody I meet, slipping it into conversation, yeah, it cost 3 grand this, it cost 10 grand this, it cost 100 grand this, when they didn't ask, that's low value. That's low value. You're not demonstrating high value in doing so. Yeah, that's just numerics. Whereas if somebody says, that's a nice watch, that, how much did you pay for that? You just like 3 grand, 10 grand. And you get on with things. Their expression, their response, their attraction to you and your humbleness is going to be tenfold, because to you, that's your standard. That ain't impressive to you, that's your standard. So I'm not saying it has to be. I mean, you could have broken the bank getting that bit of kit, but you shouldn't be going out there making it your all and everything, because you're worth much more than that. You're valuable beyond any form of material possession. Now, this goes onwards and onwards and onwards. It all comes down to action, it comes down to results, and it comes down to what you don't say more so than what you do say. If you're good with women, you don't need to consistently barrage people with how good you are. They need to experience it, see it, and hear about results. And you need to be saying it with such confidence, because I'll tell you what, when it comes to displaying the value in a means that stems from insecurity, it's repulsive, because that's you off center. That's not your real character. That's not really who you are or who you should be. It goes to show that whatever you are displaying is an extension of yourself as opposed to your central, foundational being. Yeah? Does this make sense? So if I get attention from what I deem an attractive woman and I go start telling the world, people are going to look at me like, wow, first and foremost, I didn't ask. Secondly, is it that special to you? Is it that amazing to you? Whereas when we're talking in conversation on the flip side, and you start to say, oh, you're a bit late, mate, what was all that about? And you just say, I just got talking to some girl on the way. And then they go, what? What you on about, some girl? And I say, hey, yeah, just started chatting to some girl and all this and that. There you go. They turned the stone over. They revealed you were a bit of a dark horse. Yeah, now this is a powerful thing, being the dark horse, because this is mysterious. And when they realize you can do it once, they know very well that you're capable of doing it multiple times. They're not dumb. The human brain isn't dumb. We try to work things out. We are obsessed with patterns outside of our own conscious awareness. Yeah, we need to understand, because otherwise we feel a bit on edge. Now, that might not necessarily be a bad thing. As far as attraction is concerned, it's a very powerful tool and a necessity to some degree, because if you're an open book, then what more interest should I have in you? You've given me everything, right? So when it comes to demonstrating high value, demonstration of higher value, yeah, You need to always hold the most valuable information in the gas tank, or at least hold the story and just have the result, because you can't fault results. So if you say, I just went on a date yesterday, if you put that first and forward, that's a lot better than you saying, yeah, I'm going on a date, and yeah, I think she's proper into me and all this and that, when you weren't asked for that information, alright? This comes down to the artist too. The artist does not explain how he creates the art, that devalues the artwork, because it comes across as human. People will feel that they can do it themselves given they took that path or had enough practice. But whereas if you just create as if it was your God-given talent and it was given to you by the good grace, it adds a spiritual air to what you do and your movements. And that spirituality touches the interest and intrigue of the human being as to where they may pop you on that pedestal, and this is where you develop cult-like followings, yeah? Which includes women. Women will chase you, pursue you, if you don't have to brag and put forward why you're so amazing. You just naturally are. When people question you, you have a response, and that response is above and beyond anything they ever believed in you. Wow, how interesting is that? I still don't understand this person. I can't believe they're doing this. How mad is that? So does this make sense? When it comes to demonstrating higher value, it has to be indirect. This whole game is indirect. Unless you attack with a bold move out of the shadows, striking like a thunderbolt, Sun Tzu would say. That's when you have to concentrate the energy. Other than that, it's an indirect and oblique game. It's subtle and surely and slowly, perfectly. Casting a spell. This isn't lust, this is love. This is some game right here. And I'm going to leave it on that one. Click subscribe, yeah? I'm signing out. Peace.